Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Even Bayer Leverkusen boss Xabi Alonso couldn't believe it. After watching Florian Wirtz dance through a crowd of SC Freiburg defenders in October 2023 to give his side a precious lead on their way to the Bundesliga title, the former Spain international simply raised his eyebrows on the touchline. It was a quiet acknowledgement of Wirtz's brilliance, and Alonso's sentiments were echoed after the match by Freiburg coach Christian Streich, who simply claimed, "You can't defend against Florian Wirtz." That hypothesis will be tested more rigorously than ever before next season following Wirtz's £100 million move, plus £16 million in add-ons from Leverkusen to Liverpool. The 22-year-old playmaker has become Arne Slot's second arrival of the summer, after the £30 million signing of his teammate Jeremy Frimpong. With Liverpool obliterating their own transfer record, the £75 million paid to sign defender Virgil van Dijk from Southampton in January 2018, but not quite breaking the British transfer record Chelsea's £106.8 million signing of Enzo Fernandez. On paper, Wirtz is arguably the most exciting signing in world football this summer. Having enjoyed a meteoric rise at Leverkusen, the Germany international is already regarded as one of Europe's most prodigious talents, and in joining the Premier League champions, he has secured a huge platform on which to showcase his abilities. It is also a move that has caught many by surprise, with Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich or Laliga giants Real Madrid, after they hired Alonso, viewed as Wirtz's most likely destination. However, a source told ESPN that Slot's vision proved the compelling factor in the player's decision to move to Merseyside. Wirtz was identified as the man to take the Dutchman's Liverpool project to the next level. So here is everything you need to know. A real spark and joy about him, the youngest of 10 siblings, it is perhaps little wonder that family is at the center of Wirtz's world. The midfielder was raised in the rural town of Polheim, just outside of Cologne, and began his youth career with local team SV Grunweiss Brauweiler, where his father Hans Joachim, also his agent, is still the chairman. He and the ball were always just one. You could see that early on when I played against him or when we did things together with the football. Wirtz's sister Julianne, also a professional footballer for Werder Bremen, told the official Bundesliga website in 2023. Even just the way he looked at the ball. The fact is that he has a lot of talent, but he's also done a lot in terms of working on it. Early on, from when he was really young, you could tell that boy would have something to do with football. Indeed, Wirtz's talent and application soon earned him a move to FC Cologne, where he spent more than a decade in the club's academy before joining Leverkusen in 2020. It was during his time at the Bay Arena that the midfielder established himself as one of the Bundesliga's brightest stars, registering 57 goals and 65 assists in 197 club appearances. After recovering from an anterior cruciate ligament ACL injury sustained in 2022, Wirtz evolved into Leverkusen's creative fulcrum under Alonso, starring as the club defied the odds to clinch its first ever league title, even going unbeaten in 2023-24, as well as winning the DFB Pokal and reaching the UEFA Europa League final, where the team ultimately lost out to Atalanta. When you play with Wirtz, you notice the difference. Leverkusen fan Gareth Houston tells ESPN, "There's just that little bit of spark missing when he's not there. We have other very talented players in the attacking positions, but there's no one who can replace his quality. There were so many times when he'd just pick up the ball and do something incredibly special, and he thought, you can't replace that. For me, he's been the standout player. He's got a reputation in Germany as being a little bit similar to someone like Chelsea forward Cole Palmer in the sense that he's very carefree. He's very chill. He's very happy. He just loves playing football. There's a real spark and joy about him that you don't see with many players, and he expresses that on the pitch." Wirtz has also developed into a key fixture in Julian Nagelsmann's Germany side, having made his debut for the national team under Joachim Löw in September 2021. He has already won 29 senior caps and has shown he has an eye for the big occasion, scoring an equalizer against Spain in the quarterfinals of last summer's European Championship. Florian is just a huge asset with his carefree nature, Barcelona boss Hansi Flick, who managed Germany from 2021 to 22, said of his former player. He's simply an outstanding technician, loves to play, is very creative, has a good shot, runs hard and is quick. He's the full package. The defining attacking footballer for the next decade. Considering Liverpool won the Premier League title at a canter, ultimately finishing 10 points clear of second-place Arsenal, clinching in late April, Slot's squad are not in need of major surgery this summer. However, despite dominating domestically, the Reds' Champions League exit to Paris Saint-Germain in the round of 16 laid bare some of the team's deficiencies, hinting at a need for more pace, guile, and firepower. I think we can find one or two extra weapons this team doesn't have, Slot said in May. Maybe by using the transfer market. That is what we are trying to achieve. That will make us only stronger, certainly. Wirtz would be a potent attacking weapon for any team in world football, and his unique skill set should provide Slot with the extra flair he has been craving. Wirtz is arguably one of the best out-and-out attacking playmakers in the world right now, former scout Tor Christian Carlson tells ESPN. It's no surprise he's been courted by the biggest clubs in world football. He's likely to be the defining attacking footballer for the next decade. At Leverkusen, Wirtz often lined up as a central attacking midfielder or a Noten, operating behind a center forward. It remains to be seen whether he will be used in a similar fashion by Slot, or whether he will be deployed in a more advanced position, either on the left wing or as a false 9. Wherever he plays, he will likely be tasked with becoming Liverpool's most creative force, and his numbers certainly suggest he has all the ingredients to fulfill that demand. Since the start of the 2023-24 season, only Mohamed Salah 28 has more assists in Europe's Big Five leagues than Wirtz 23. According to Opta, Wirtz ranked 8th for progressive passes in the Bundesliga last season, 155, and fashioned 2.1 chances from open play per 90 minutes in the Bundesliga, minimum of 1,000 minutes more than any of his Leverkusen teammates, and only slightly less than Salah for Liverpool, 2.3. It is also hoped that Wirtz can help Slot's side replace the ingenuity of right-back Trent Alexander-Arnold, who regularly helped the Reds to unlock stubborn defenses before he joined Real Madrid in June. Last season, Wirtz created 2.1 chances from open play per 90 minutes compared to Alexander-Arnold's 1.6, while Liverpool's new signing also surpassed the England international in terms of expected assists per 90, 0.36 to 0.28. Perhaps most crucially of all, though, Wirtz showed a willingness to put in the hard yards for his team during his time at Leverkusen. He averaged 1.25 high turnovers per 90 minutes in all competitions in 2024-25, the most among all Bundesliga players, minimum 1,500 minutes played. His impressive work rate will stand him in good stead at Anfield. A world-class player with Ballon d'Or potential, with such an impressive body of work already behind him. It is no surprise that Wirtz was linked with many of Europe's top clubs before ultimately settling on a move to Anfield. Flo is one of the top players in the world, Alonso said in a Leverkusen news conference last month. He is world-class. Flo has a very mature mind. The people around him, his parents, they want the best for him. They are in a very important moment of his career. That Wirtz has chosen to make the leap to the Premier League, rather than remaining in his homeland, is reflective of his eagerness to expand his horizons. His family, as has become custom, have helped to guide his decision, and their support will be needed to ensure a seamless transition to English football. The transfer fee is an extra pressure that the player has arriving to Liverpool, a team who already won the Premier League last season, former Liverpool midfielder Luis Garcia told the ESPN FC show. People will be expecting him to put his talent on the table straight away. But when you see him play, my feeling is that he doesn't feel that pressure. When he's on the ball, he's got the ability to stop time, to stop the moment, and have the composure to decide well, to make the pass, to take the shot. He's got that ability because he's special. He's so calm, he's so cold in the moments that he needs to be. Wirtz's adaptation to life on Merseyside will also be made easier by the presence of good friend and former Leverkusen teammate Frimpong. With Frimpong charging forward from right back, The pair have delivered a combined 111 goal contributions for Leverkusen over the past 2 seasons. And that sense of familiarity could be key to helping both players feel at home both on and off the pitch. Florian and Jerry are both jokers, Houston says. They're good mates, so I think that'll help him hugely in terms of settling in. I'd say that probably influenced his decision quite heavily. Florian gets free rein at Leverkusen, and I've been told that one of the things that tempted him to Liverpool is that they're going to build the team around him. He's not a no-10, he's not a winger, he's just Florian Wirtz. There's nothing he can't do, and if you give him that freedom, he just expresses himself. If he can stay injury-free and keep grounded, then the sky's the limit. At a team like Liverpool, he could do very well. I think he's got Ballon d'Or potential. Please subscribe to my channel.